This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. Are we rolling?
Okay. Well, introduce.
Let's go. Joanna Schaub. and I want to just, I've known Joe now, I've known you, now keep this in mind. I've known you for 14 years.
Yes. Isn't
14.
that crazy?
And when my first wife, when I knew you were the girl, because when you met my daughter and you met some other kids, my niece,
They were young at the time.
My wife went, look at how, do you see how she looks at those children? Do you see how she stops everything? And do you see how she is completely focused on those kids? And I went, yeah. And then we immediately liked you because you were classy.
Then we played beach volleyball, remember?
All that was
play beach
good,
volleyball all the time.
but that was all part of the courting thing, dating, all good. You know, it was like you guys were both, this was new.
But what did I tell you?
Thing. Then I get a text.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I get a text after we'd hung out, and then you did something and you went, I miss Joe, bro. I miss Joe, bro. And I was like, huh?
Oh.
Huh? And then that was that. And then I remember when you guys were kind of like, it was all good and everything else. And I was like, well, don't be getting pregnant right away here. Don't be getting crazy. You know? And he's like, you went like this. And I was like, oh boy, she got him.
Got him. You know, I'll never forget. Actually, we went to Scopa. It was like one of the first times. That was the first time I met you, actually.
Right.
And you said, you looked at me and you looked at Brendan and you said, oh, you guys are going to have X-Men babies. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that comment because that's the first thing you said.
That's because I was standing behind you. And I literally was like, excuse me. I mean, I have to say something. This is a little out of hand. The whole situation's a little out of hand. Like, I think I looked at you, I was like, Joe, do you mind?
Yeah. Then we played beach volleyball. I'm like, best ass you've ever seen, Bryan.
Oh, well, yeah, she's in a bikini, but but also a good athlete. So I'm like,
oh, yeah,
what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? You were diving for the balls.
I was diving, I was
jumping.
spiking, jumping, serving.
It's like Neil Brennan has a funny joke where he says, if somebody built a building like you, they'd be like, this is not a safe building. It's not structurally sound. But you were jumping and doing all the,
Well,
you were doing all the
thank you.
athletic
Wow, I feel
shit.
really good today. Thanks, B.
Well, it's about time. We've been doing this podcast for 13
I know. And people have asked why we've never had her
I'm
on.
real.
I know.
I'm here. I'm real.
Yeah.
I exist.
The internet thought I was gay. What's up now?
Well, you are a little gay.
I mean, we
but
hired
still.
her, but yeah,
Still.
sure.
Getting paid on the side, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Brennan like at home? Same.
Yeah, he's pretty much the same.
Work
I
mode?
feel like work mode sometimes, yeah. Like I'll be like, what's up with your phone? He goes, I'm dealing with stuff. I'm like, all right, he's dealing with stuff. But he's actually a cuddle bug. He's like a big teddy bear at home. Where even sometimes I'm like, okay, boo, you know, like we got the kids around. My parents are with us right now. So I'm like, back up
All
a
up
little
on that
bit.
ass.
All up on and then he's like going like this.
Is that right? He's a
and I'm like,
squeezy
hey,
squeeze.
man,
Squeezy,
my mom's right there.
Really?
you know?
He's a bit of a squeezy
He's
squeeze.
a squeezer all day, 24/7.
You don't say. Well, you know, we used to hang.
Yeah.
There was a time where he and I would be
That's
like,
all
what
we
are we
did.
doing tonight? We'd go bar, food, laughs. It was a hangout thing.
The best.
And then he became the ultimate homebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for
right?
me to get him out of the house now.
He won't go anywhere.
I'm like,
I don't
hey,
do
I
shit
want to be a
unless it's
social
the kids.
butterfly here. Let's go. And he's like, let's just stay home. And I'm like, because I'm a homebody too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like to be a little social. So that's where we're like,
I don't
Yeah.
like to do shit these
But
days.
to drive 45 minutes into town,
Austin, yeah.
it's a tough one.
yeah. See, now I'm with him there now. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. We'll just cook at
But
home.
now it's like not even an option with the kiddos. It's like
yeah, we have too
tonight.
much shit going on.
Yeah, like tonight, like
Exhausted.
when they start playing like competitive sports, it's like Bossy has wrestling tonight at 5:30.
5:30.
Tiger has baseball for
5:30.
2 hours at 5:30. So I'm there, and then by the time you get home, it's 8.
But let's be honest. Like when I'm home with my kids, there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Oh yeah. I mean, they drive me nuts.
But it's also
is
rare
so
we're at home
fun.
with them. Like yours
Yeah.
are little. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, like Billie,
I'm
I'm
like
with
a
her.
glorified Uber driver that knows sports for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if they have some questions, I got you. But I'm just
My
getting there.
brother-in-law, same way. I mean, he's gone. always like just with the soccer.
Like you don't have much, like if literally like friends come in town, like Theo's in town or whoever, if they're like, hey man, let's meet for coffee. I'm like, dude, I don't know when I would do it.
Yeah.
Unless you can do it in the morning, but that's not fun.
Right. Well, they're sleeping in the morning, sir.
Yeah. I get
Or
up at
they're at
5.
school.
Yeah.
I get up at 5 to get like my coffee. I think, I get on my phone for a little bit because once they're up,
Well, you
it's
got,
up.
yeah.
They're up.
Yeah.
Billy's up. I'm ready to go. It's on.
And they're just wild. Like,
Wild.
like yesterday in the car, in the car for 3.5 hours. Tiger's a
I
big
probably
kid.
yelled 10 times.
You're just yelling at him. And Tiger be farting, man.
It's so disgusting.
Because now he's 10 and he's cute, but he's big, boy. He's big.
Boy. Yeah, there's...
He got that big ass.
there's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there's...
he
him and his
inherited
brother.
from his mother.
Yeah.
Well, the big ass.
Yeah,
Not
that's what I
farting.
said.
Well, the mornings...
They think it's
the
so
mornings,
funny, though?
It's noise all day, and it's all bathroom humor.
Yeah.
My son, because he hangs out with my older son, and it's all about, let me fart in your nose,
Yeah.
let me
It's
let me
what they do.
poo.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
take
they do.
turns farting,
Yeah.
and it's
That's what
disgusting.
they do.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Boys.
I know.
Boys.
But now I got Billie. She's on my team. We're
You
going to
got
be
your
like,
girl.
see ya. We're
Is
going
she
to drive
girly?
her home. She's super girly. Yeah. She's super girly. And now she does this face when you don't give her something. She's like,
Yeah, we want that. You don't want big ass softball like warlock lesbian, And with my genes, we don't want her to look like me.
Well,
No.
you don't want
Like we're hoping she's feminine, small, cute.
a big giant gal.
She's not Tiger with a fucking wig on,
yeah, no, that'd be devastating.
Name's Billie.
Yeah.
Batting
got-
fourth.
She's a little bit more demure.
Yes.
Let's
But
fucking hope so.
she hangs with the boys, though. She can hang with the boys.
Yeah, she likes playing with her cars.
When I
Like-
do see big men and big women together, I'm like, here's to having boys.
right?
Tough to have.
Well, yesterday we were at the football thing, and this massive kid who was basically my size running on the field. Bren was talking to the dad, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm 6'4". My wife is 6'2", and I'm like, "Well, that's why the kid's a giant."
Well, in Los Angeles, there is an absolutely beautiful, and I mean beautiful, professional volleyball player. She was every bit of 6'1", maybe 6'2". And when I say she was beautiful, I can't describe it more. And she had a thing for this guy. She just thought I was the funniest dude. And I was like, man, I would
kids.
just love to.
You gotta think about the future, bud.
I know, but I'm light in the ass. And what got me is she just grabbed my shoulder.
Oh, that would bother me.
And she's just bigger, and she was just in her hand, and I was like, that's a hand.
Yeah, you can't do
Oh,
it.
you're so funny. And I was like, oh man, I'm a baton.
Well, on Tiger's travel ball football team, there's this Nigerian. He's from Nigeria, born and raised. His kids are freaks, and he's not that big.
No, he's like Tiger's height, just a little.
No, I'm saying the dad.
Oh, the dad. No, he's probably like 5'8".
5'8", and his daughter, she's
5'11", and she's 13.
his. You'll love this. You're
This
gonna
is
love
Nigerian.
this. His oldest,
Warriors.
oldest son's 6'5", 300 pounds,
320
shredded.
pounds.
He's All-American at Northwestern as a freshman. And I go, so I
This is Nigerian.
So I ask him, I go, dude, like you're not, no disrespect, you're not like huge. How are your kids so fucking big? What's his wife's what?
His wife's brothers, the shortest one is 6'7". Short
He's
one.
like, that's why I do.
That's what we call African giants.
Giant.
Okay. That's West Africa, Biafra coast, not only gigantic, but all fast twitch, explosive
Just
power.
monsters.
And he's great too, because I go, yeah, Tiger's wrestling is you're doing exactly what I do with my oldest, who's this monster. And he goes, he even wrestled in high school. I go, he was that big. He goes, yeah. I go, what happened? He goes, oh no. He just ragdoll. Yeah, he's like never lost, just fucking ragdoll. He's
Yeah.
huge.
He's a huge
Yeah.
kid.
Very
He's a
different
kid.
thing. That's right. Well, it's just a different, there was a guy, I don't know if you remember this. He worked at the Denver Improv when we did a live show, Fighter and the Kid show in Denver. And he was from Senegal, but he was American. He was probably 260 pounds, 6'4". He'd never done a sport in his life. And his arms were this big. He was like kind of a nerd intellectual.
Born that way.
As big and as strong as it gets. And he trained a little bit. He did a little, but you could see he was an intellectual nerd in a giant's body.
He's like what's his name? Beast.
He had bowling
X-Men?
balls for
Yeah.
arms
Shoulders.
and this everything. Like what you'd see an NFL defensive end.
Yeah.
And And I was joking around, and he was like this. He was doing this, like, and he was kind of pretending, and he went like that and hit my hand.
You're like,
Ow.
My hand still hurts.
Yeah, you're like,
his
ow.
bones were so thick that
they're
he
just
like
thick people. Like,
What's interesting
Tiger
about-
has big bones too.
Tiger's so his hands are like baby. They're so big.
Yeah.
His hands are just
I
fucking
grabbed.
big.
Listen, I was tickling him. Remember we were in Alaska, and I'm wrestling with him, and I was like, "What the? Hey, man,
Yeah.
this kid's like a.
He's a
I got
problem.
my 14-year-old is built like me. This kid
Definitely.
is like.
Yeah, Tiger's a different.
But that
like a
Nigerian
bear.
dad, it's like some people won't get like that Nigerian dad. They put the same expectations on their kiddos, like Latina, like Mexicans do. Like there's an expectation.
Oh
there,
yeah,
where it's super strict.
you better play soccer
Or baseball.
or baseball at some type of level. Otherwise, you're a disgrace to the
they don't
family.
fuck around, man. The Nigerians don't either. Like like you know,
Mexicans don't fuck. She's.
No.
oh,
You're
her,
she.
her and her mom.
Is she is.
Oh, but no. But hold on. I know you're like, oh, you're overbearing, dad. Okay. Tiger was having a rough game and his attitude got bad. I'll write it out. I know how sports goes. There's tents. There's tents that all the parents sit in. It's the bottom of the third. I see the tent come down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, we're not partaking in this. We're leaving. That's her mom.
And
Tiger
her
goes,
mom.
Tiger goes, Dad, where'd grandma and mom go? I go, dude, you gotta play better. Your attitude, shit, man. They're going home.
Yeah, that's you roll the house with an iron fist. There's no fucking around.
but see,
Oh,
Tiger,
she's stalling. I'm the fun guy. Unless it's sports.
Yeah, no, I'm the hammer at the house because
the
you need it. But we talk about this all the time, like with Tiger. Since he was a baby, I mean, he destroyed his room when he was 13 months old because he didn't want to be in the crib, and he didn't like he's just been that kid all the time where you have to keep him here, right, and give him structure and be like, Tiger, we're getting up at 6 till 8 p.m. Or he will run.
He'll walk all over you.
walk all
He
over
needs
you.
discipline like
he
a
needs discipline,
motherfucker.
and I need to keep him here, right? So when
Boundaries.
you don't do that, good luck.
It's
He's
gonna be a
just
problem.
gone. Even at school, like I tell the teachers, Tiger is amazing. He's super smart, super social kid, good kid, but you got to be strict. Otherwise, he's gonna run that classroom, and you're gonna be like, "What?"
But that's our problem in schools now. It's like we had parent-teacher conference meeting or whatever, and like, yeah, he's kind of messing around and doing this, and I'm like, well, give him detention. What'd you
don't
guys
have
do? They're
detention.
like, yeah, it's not really our
agree.
responsibility. I'm like, well, no, hold on. If you're just gonna allow him to run amok,
Yeah.
he's 10. He's gonna fucking run
That's
amok.
what I say.
Put him in the corner.
Yeah, I
give
told
him
the teachers,
there's no detention now.
take away his lunch, take away recess,
Take away recess.
starve
Right.
his ass.
Do something.
Right.
This day and age, even in Texas, they don't do much.
Yeah, they didn't-
I said, get a ruler, hit his ass.
Really.
Look how thick his ass is. Hit him in the ass.
Smack him around.
Smack him around.
What do you guys, you and Brendan, I think the fans want to know, what do you guys fight about? Do you ever like have to bring the hammer down?
Let's take a little break here because we're only a few weeks in and the NBA season is cooking. Stars are going off, rookies are making noise, and the action doesn't stop. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is where you can get in all of it. Don't forget the Emirates NBA Cup is rolling along. Big moments, big matchups, and a whole lot on the line. Don't miss out. Jump in and bet on the action today. New customers bet just $5 and get $200 if your bet wins, paid in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
What do you guys fight about? Do you ever like have to bring the hammer down?
It's usually kids.
It's the kids.
That's our biggest.
That's
by
the
far.
only thing.
That's usually the only thing we
the
fight.
only
Because
thing
you
we
guys
fight
have
about.
different parenting styles.
We have way different parents.
You're a little bit
styles.
more, you're way stricter.
Super
he's,
strict.
He's a softer touch.
He's the pushover.
I am too. That's how
It's
my
not even
wife
on
is.
pushover. My thing is the kids make a mistake. I'm not going to dwell on it, let it ruin the day. You threw an interception. Let's move on. But to her point, Tiger's like, yeah, let's move on, and then just does it again.
But it does. He
Yeah, so
keeps
my
doing
wife
it.
is exactly the same dynamic. I just am not, I'm a bad cop. She comes from a family where you got hit if you
Oh.
fucked around.
My mom, I was 21 and my mom slapped me across the face because she said something and I went, that's the only thing I did. I went, she goes, excuse me? And I was like, oh, I was in shock at 21 years old, in shock that I just got slapped by my mom. And I was like,
Can I tell you
But,
something?
but I'm completely against hitting kids.
Yeah, I know. But can I tell you something about Latin culture? Like
That's what
when
we
I'm
do.
in Miami, and I do this joke where I'm like, California, white people are like, yeah, I understand you having a big feeling.
Let's talk about
I
your
honor where
feelings."
you are. You honor where I am.
Yeah,
We meet in the
no,
middle.
no.
This is a Dominican mother. What the fuck did you say?
Yeah,
the chancla,
100%.
la
And
pala.
throws her-
My kids know what the
And
pala
it
is.
kind of works.
What is it called? What is it?
Pala.
Pala.
La pala. La
pala.
pala,
La
okay? It's
pala.
what I cook with.
Yeah.
And it's wood.
It's a wood spoon.
And
But to her
freaking
point, it
Tiger,
does
he's like,
work.
Oh,
Mom's
wait,
gonna
wait.
get you with the pala. Like when he's messing around, or like there's been times where I've
Yep.
caught them, and Tiger sneaks into the kitchen and he grabs the pala and he's like pretending to be me with Boss, and he goes, "I'm gonna hit you with the pala," and he starts like, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the fucking pala, you know, and then they're like, okay, no pala, you know, and then they
This
calm
is
down.
cultural, by the way. I hope
Yeah.
everybody knows. It's not like we live in a very new age time where like just being like there. And I understand
how's
the
it going?
argument.
And how's it going?
Going awful.
Show me
How's
the
it
toughest
going?
kid you see these days.
Because part of life is a bala. And
Yeah, the
worse,
pala in the face
It's
and the
way
nalgas.
worse
Mm-hmm.
in life. My buddy says it all the time. I love the saying. He goes, his son was miserable. He's like, what the fuck? Now his kids are high performers. And he goes, listen to me. Life's a kick in the nuts. I love you enough to be a bigger kick in the nuts.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna do you
that's the
better.
way it is.
Yep.
And when you see that, when you're grown up with boundaries and self-reliance, and you just have a better time in life.
Oh, B, you'll relate to this though when you talk about. Usually we fight over the kids. It's usually Tiger's the
It's
main
Tiger.
culprit.
We fight
He's
about
always
Tiger.
the other kids are easy. Though another thing we fight about is because we talk for a living like this on a podcast. So this isn't a character. So when I emphasize stuff and I'm dramatic about stuff and the way I'm very direct, you and me talk to each other, I talk to everybody like that.
Oh, yeah.
So when I come home and it's super direct, it usually doesn't go well. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be like, who the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, that's my verbiage though.
Oh, no. I said to my wife the other day, I go, well, that's a retarded thing to do, right? Because that's what a retard does. Because I was in a bad mood.
Didn't go well.
It didn't go well for me.
I'm sure.
That was a bad day. My wife went, who are you talking to? Because you're not talking to me that way, right? She went, you're not talking to me. She literally was like, it was like,
Yeah, it was like
she
laser.
went, excuse me? Well, who are you talking? And I was like, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that would be something. I'm like fucking backtracking.
no.
Yeah.
I got
No.
scared.
What?
The worst ever is we'll mess around, you know, like always joking around. We're like, bitch, you crazy, or bitch, please, you know, like mess around like with that.
Yeah.
And then we're actually arguing. And I was like, bitch, like, because I'm just, you saying
Oh,
it. And
that
I
did
was
not go
like,
well.
oh, no, you know?
What happened that night? His ass had to go to the upstairs
That's something
bedroom.
upstairs.
Really?
I took my stuff upstairs.
I was like, nope. I said,
No.
I'm not
It
going
was
to
just
talk
a
anymore.
slip, you know, because I've been saying bitch so many times.
I said, what did
I was like,
you
bitch,
say?
You're not
As soon as
allowed-
I said it, I went,
Yep.
oh, no.
Learning how to fight. I had a dentist when I got married. He goes, learn how to fight. It's really important. It's the best advice in the world. You
That's what I
can't
tell
call
him.
each other's names. You
No.
No,
you can
we never-
complain,
no.
but you
No,
can't.
never.
No, I
He did
never
call
would
me a
call.
bitch, but then he went upstairs and we didn't sleep together.
But we've never left the house. Like, it's never been so
Oh,
bad we
no.
leave the house.
But you guys respect each other.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just do.
Oh, yeah.
I think in the 14 years that we've been together, we've kind of like, we've both obviously grown up very much.
Yeah.
You know, I was in my mid 20s when we met. I wasn't a mom. I didn't have all these other things. So I think
Yeah.
when you are in your 20s, when you don't have kids, right, your fights are different.
Yeah.
Because I was like passionate. And if we fought, I was like, no, we're going to figure it out right now and we're going to talk about it. And he's like, nope, don't want to talk about it. Don't want to figure it out, whatever. Right. So then that would make me more mad. So I was like, what do you mean? Like, we have to figure this out. Whatever. Fast forward to now, I'm just like, I don't have the energy anymore to figure it out and talk about it and like, tell me, let's vote. You know, I'm just like, you know
Your
what?
kids.
We're going to just,
Yeah,
we're
for
just
us,
going to,
for the
I'm going
kids.
to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And tomorrow morning, we'll see where we're at
And
when we
when
wake
she
up.
says growing up, more so on my side than hers.
No, I know
Yeah.
that you. Well, so this is what you have in common with Danny, in my opinion. Like, Danny knows exactly who she is, and she knows exactly what her boundaries are, and she knows why they're there. And you were always that way. I know from him, I know there are certain things that were not going to fly. Like there were certain things. It's like when you're in Australia, okay, in the outback, and you're in a body of water. You can fish and you can stay on that boat. Everyone knows you're going to have a great time and catch some fish. We also know you don't get in the water and go swimming because you're going to die. And you have a moat. There's a moat that we know is full of crocodiles. And that's my wife too. It's like there are certain things that just aren't going to fly and everything else is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And that's been a lot of our relationship. He
14
knows
years.
when to not.
14 fucking years?
14. I don't believe that sometimes. I'm like, no, it's probably been like 5 or 6. But then I'm like, well, no, we have an almost 10-year-old. I was pregnant for a whole miserable year. So that's 11, plus the 2.5 before that. That's 14 years. That's so long. It's crazy.
Yeah. But also, I wasn't like winning any husband awards or dad awards to start.
It was tough.
Listen, man, join the club.
Yeah.
We were,
especially when you were doing comedy too.
That was the worst. That was the worst time for us.
By traveling and all that.
And late at night at the comedy store, running amok with our boys.
Running amok.
And then here I am at night dealing with the kids. By myself.
That's
which created resentment.
Well, when I pay alimony, I always do it with very openly. I'm like, here you go. It's,
you deserve it.
You deserve this, And as a result, me and Amanda get along great.
Yeah.
We're great friends. We're in each other's corner.
That's good, though. That's out of the worst of it. At least you guys have a good
we have
relationship,
a great relationship
now.
Man. We've always been, but it's like, here you go.
You're paying for it now.
Yeah.
It's just not a conductive environment. I'm not saying everyone's like this, but for me, it just wasn't a conductive environment for me to excel in other parts of my life.
No, dude.
Like I loved it. It was a great time, but then it came at the
Well, you were never going to not be successful.
Yes.
And it's really hard to be successful.
Yeah.
And it's really hard especially to be successful when you have to come up with all the ideas. When you're a true entrepreneur, when you're a comic or a podcaster, it's your business. So if you're not always thinking about how to be different or come up with things or sell tickets, that's so much work. It's just constant.
Exhausting, yeah.
It's you're also trying to come up with stuff all the time. So you're it's hard to be
creative. You have to be creative, and you
always.
Always. But then it's like you're being creative, but you're sacrificing.
Yeah, what extent?
That's the dance. That's the dance. And you get better at it as you get older. But when you're young. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
And also, I think you're the same way. I came from a traditional household, meaning the mom was the housewife who did everything and the father was gone and, working all the time. So I never saw my dad. So my model.
Yeah, your dad.
My model wasn't.
Work.
Yeah, my model. I always thought I was being a good dad and a good father as long as I was
providing.
As long as I had everything.
And I was always paying.
Yeah, you were a provider.
Great house.
Yeah.
You have everything you want.
Yeah.
To me, I was like, that's my job.
Yeah, you're winning.
Which it was for a long time. Like dads now are more, and there's a balance. Like dads are more around more than ever, which, it's good and bad.
Yeah, well, but
there needs to be a balance.
I don't know if you can be around a lot when you're trying to be, you can later on, but when you're younger.
Yeah, and I understand that too. Like he was in the thick of it. He was building, we were building, but I'm also in the thick of it with being a mom.
Yeah.
With
this is why people get divorced, but you guys stuck it out.
Give it up. Give it up.
Right?
We've had our turbulations.
Yeah. Who hasn't? Yeah. Who the fuck hasn't?
But I feel for us it's been heightened, right? Because obviously nobody's marriage is perfect. Nobody has this Cinderella story, and if they do, they're lying 100%. But I feel for us, it's always been in the public eye, right? Or it's been like somebody always has something to say or an opinion, so that was hard. It was hard to deal,
especially for you for a while.
For a while,
for the start, it's hard for her.
Of course. I mean, that's
way better now.
Comes with the territory, man.
Yeah,
doesn't make it easy though.
No.
Like that. Lady Gaga was saying, like, she was like, look, I know you guys think my life is fabulous. And I know you guys think that I have, like, everything is amazing. I'm also a girl who's 5'2", who wants a relationship really badly.
Yeah, with a big nose.
With this guy. Yeah. Like this guy was like, it wasn't working and everything. And another thing,
Yeah, it
she's like,
sucks.
hey man, like I'm also a human being, a biological creature that just wants to connect with somebody. You know?
Yeah.
Like take it easy here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of downtime for me.
Yeah.
It's not all like,
Well, that's like I was flying on a plane next to this guy, and we started talking. My God, me and him basically got a timeshare together. By the time that plane landed in Vegas, we were just spilling the beans. Really connected. Great guy.
Yeah.
And I was telling him everything going on. He's like, "Holy fuck, man! I figured from like your Instagram, everything's all good, like with the family, and like no." He's like, "I'm like, dude, everyone has fucking problems, dude. You know."
Yeah. That's the most important thing to keep in mind.
Yeah. But like, do you love each other enough
Yeah.
to write it out?
Yeah. There's never a doubt in my mind with Danny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was there for me too, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
ride
the
or
other
die.
thing. You know, you
when
form
shit hit the
bonds-
fan for you?
When you form bonds you don't form a
You're in a
bond
foxhole.
actually. Yeah.
You're in a foxhole.
You don't form a bond when you know
When things
everything's
are
great.
great.
Oh, no.
You form a bond when you go through some
When you're in the
shit.
trenches.
Yes.
That's why that's my brother right there. No matter what,
I know.
Like it wouldn't matter. I don't give it. It wouldn't matter. Like you know, it's like we're always friends.
Never wavered. Yeah, never.
Yeah.
If anybody, I'm his ride or die. I don't give. If anybody's at the end of the day, like I can criticize him, but if I'm doing something and people go bad on him,
Yeah. You're
No,
like,
no,
oh no.
I'm like, you know,
No,
it's,
no. I've been doing it too long.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'll fight. I don't.
Yeah. Your Uncle Bryan, your family.
Hell yeah. Let's take a little break here from chatting with Wifey and Bryan the Kid Callen. Because listen, when you're buried in credit card and loan debt, it's human nature to put it off and say, you know what, I'll get to it later. If that's you, here's a hidden fact the debt strategy experts at Done With Debt shared with your boy. They discovered a little known strategy that works in your favor to dramatically reduce or even erase your debt altogether. They aggressively engage everyone you owe money to this fall, and here's why. They know which lenders and credit card companies are doing year-end accounting and need to cut some deals. They even know which ones have year-end audits and need to get your debt off their books. They're going to work with you. That means you need to get started with Done With Debt now this fall. Done With Debt accomplishes this without bankruptcy or new loans. In fact, most clients end up with more money in their pocket the first month. Get started now while you still have time. Go to donewithdebt.com and talk with one of their specialists for free. Visit Done With Debt, that's DONE, with debt.com, donewithdebt.com. You're welcome.
Yeah. Your Uncle Bryan, your family.
Hell yeah. I think that the toughest thing for us recently, like Tiger had his health scares, but that we got past pretty fast.
When he was young, yeah. He was
And
like
the,
one
the
and a half.
Billie stuff was a curveball because we did IVF, and the way that works is they take like the healthiest, like you know, she's Latina, so there's a million fucking eggs. So
That
they,
wasn't the problem.
So they take the
Is that true?
she
Yeah,
had
I
like
had
a million
25.
eggs.
I had 25 eggs, which is a lot at my age.
Usually
I mean,
people
at the
have
time, I
so
was
many.
People have 2 to
35.
4. She had like 1,000 eggs.
25 eggs.
So they take the X-Men eggs. They take the healthiest ones. Go, all right, you have these 3 to choose from, boy, girl, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're like, cool, we'll do that one. So in my head, it's like, oh, there's going to be no issues, nothing. And we've had the most, and it's not her fault.
Yeah.
We've had the most issues with the baby
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, and it wasn't even
That's what
related
pisses
to
me
IVF either. From what I just came to find out, you know, moving to Austin, whatever, having to transfer all her medical stuff to here, that was a beast, as you can only imagine. And switching insurances and like that was a whole stressful
So
situation.
people deal with that all the time.
Yeah, but
that's nothing.
like what we
Still.
found out is that it wasn't even like, yeah, she was genetically the best of the babies that we had, but that happened from the traumatic birth that I had that I didn't even process until we started going through all these things here in Austin.
Because she's a preemie and all
She
that.
came almost 6 weeks early. I almost died from preeclampsia. My blood
know
pressure was 260 over 240.
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
This is how guys are.
Yeah.
We don't tell each other any of that stuff.
But also, what are you going to do with that information?
That's what I'm saying.
if I call it health, you go, dude, blood pressure 240 over 260. Damn,
so
crazy. What are you going to do?
Same thing with Danny.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And
Yeah.
all that caused, you know, because my body started shutting down, obviously to protect me to not die so that the baby doesn't die. Like the blood flow, oxygen, everything starts coming to me. So now Billie is starting to get less of the oxygen, less of the blood flow, which then affects everything.
Yeah.
And that's why we are where we're at.
Yeah.
Because of that specific moment, it affected her in that way that it has the issues, you know, that she deals with.
Danny with our first baby, the baby's heart stopped. Her heart stopped. And then my baby had to wear a heart monitor for 6 months.
Yeah.
Right? You go through all this stuff. But
And I
don't
didn't
think
know
I
either
told you.
because he didn't
What?
tell me. And
I don't
if you
think I
told
told
him,
you
he
that.
didn't
You
tell
told me.
I
No,
did.
he told me. But what are you gonna do?
All right.
If I know, how
I
to-
didn't
We're
know
just
you went through
different. I
this.
would have reached out to Danny
also
and
if-
been like, hey, how can I help?
But he's not going to say anything. It's
No,
like,
it's
Also, how
fine.
can I-
I just
what-
found out right now.
what the fuck?
that's how guys are.
But
open up
listen,
my
if I was a cardiologist, yeah, I'll come over and help.
Even then.
you don't. What am I gonna do? Dude, that sucks.
This is
Let
how
me know
guys
if
are.
you
We just
need
don't-
anything.
No, I know.
What do I do? I work at the hospital. There's not much we can do,
Not much you
and
can
it's not like we share our fucking feelings. You know what? Are
Yeah.
you gonna,
This is the problem. You guys don't share your feelings.
No.
Share your feelings, guys.
No,
Problem solver.
I'll share a solution.
Yeah.
Now you got a fix. I'm listening. You got a way for me to make a lot of
I'm
money.
in.
I'm in.
You know what?
I'm
This should
all
be your
ears.
therapy.
Yeah.
This is the therapy right here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we don't. It's like with this. If there's a problem, it's like, yeah, I get it. Anyway, the only thing that I want to know is how to fix.
Remember when you asked me how
problema.
Billy's doing?
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah, hey man, everything all good? I go, no, it's a fucking
No,
disaster.
no, it's a disaster. I'm like, yeah.
I go, what are you gonna do? It's a fucking disaster. Although, Jen, you can bring it up. She did. So we've been in the pool with her twice a day. She's going to therapy. She did walk 15 steps.
I did some
Now they're a
research
little
on
shaky.
this. I did some
It's around-
research
Yeah.
on this,
Yeah.
guys. I did some research.
What'd you
I'm
find
very
out?
optimistic about your.
So are they now?
her
So are they? Watch this. So are they?
Very optimistic.
Not the one at Tiger's big ass. It's the second one. The one next to me in the.
Do I follow you? Because I don't have any of your stuff here.
Watch this?
Oh my god!
Watch
that's
this.
So cool.
Did I need to put the sad music? Probably not.
Yeah, thanks for the sad music,
I know.
dude. Oh boy. Oh well, that's awesome.
Look at this.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is going to be a movie. This is like,
She's cooking.
dude. Now she's got braces on right now.
Not yet.
Oh, so she's doing it without braces.
She did that without braces.
Wow. Yeah, thanks for the music. Now she's crying.
Yeah, now I'm crying.
How about John X? Says my daughter had the same thing, brother. No issues at 14. I got to call John.
There you go. Call John.
Wow.
It's awesome.
How crazy is that?
That's awesome. And you have her in the pool?
Oh, yeah. In the hot tub. Because there's a
Great.
thing she can move on.
Incredible.
Yeah, twice a day.
Incredible.
But my thing is, obviously it's tough on her. My thing is like, what's the plan? Like, how can I make this go away? Like, let me know. Well, the pool really helps out. Cool. Can we do it 5 times a day? That's too much.
Yeah.
You can do it twice. Okay, we'll do it twice. What else we got to do? Therapy once a week's not enough. 3, then we're
Yeah.
doing 3.
That's right.
So it's like that. Whatever we got to do to fucking get there.
Yeah.
And obviously, she's like, oh, you're not. I cry on my own. Don't get me twisted. I'll do it on my own time. Not in front of the kid. Not in front of Billy.
No, you
but
gotta
it's literally
get
like
it done.
the course of action. This sucks. That's what the cards we're dealt with. Let's get to work.
That's male, female, right? That's
Right.
Women nurture and they feel, and men go, where's the threat coming from? Got to take care of the threat first, which means we may have to go over there. And then we have to come up with a game plan that keeps things, on the offensive.
Yeah, because it already sucks.
Yeah.
How do we get out of the suck?
I guess it's hard for me because I have to see the struggle when she's in therapy.
Yeah.
I have to be the one there where like talking to the neurologist, to the orthopedic surgeon, to the orthotist, so it's me. It's almost like I'm receiving all the fire, right? So by the time, like I'm the barrier receiving all the fucking
Yes.
fire. So by the time it gets to him, like I'm just, all the emotions are killing me. Because
You are there to regulate all the emotions.
Right.
A man, like if you think of every epic story from Lord of the Rings to whatever it is, it's the young warrior who goes out and has to not just kill the dragon, but kill the dragon where he lives and kill all his, progeny. It's the same idea. And so we have that deep ingrained thing where he goes, what do I got to do?
yeah.
How do I solve this?
Yeah, how do we get out of
Give me
here?
the steps.
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
Yeah. But that's big.
Yeah.
That's big. that
Yeah.
She's walking like that.
She gets her
That's big.
AFOs.
What's AFO?
AFO is the
braces.
ankle foot or orthotics. Ankle foot orthotics, one of those.
Yeah.
And it basically goes from the tip of her toe to
Because
below
it
her
makes her bones.
knee. It gives her stability. It's not her issue is not even a bone issue. It's like she hyperextends her knees, which stems from low muscle tone, which is, hypotonia. They have ankle foot orthosis.
Okay.
That's what it is.
But it's good though, because it makes it's going to help her
It's going to
get
help
stronger.
her. But we went, so this is another thing where I feel like we were meant to move here, if that makes any sense, because it's just been such a breath of fresh air to like where we moved. Our neighbors, two of our neighbors, like one of them is a doctor and he works for Texas Children's Hospital, and his fiance is like the head on the board or something, right? And so to have these people reach out to me and say, Joe, how can I help you? Let me get you to the best orthopedic surgeon that there is here in Texas, let alone in general, and let's have him see Billie. So these people have been amazing for our family, because they've basically been guiding us to where to go, what to do. And I saw the orthopedic surgeon specialist last week, and I was crying, because I'm like, this is the first positive appointment that I've had, because every time I've gone to the gazillion specialists that I've taken her to, they're like, well, yeah, this is going to be a struggle. This is going to be a lifelong thing. She might need a support forever.
That's
she might not,
that's why I can't be around. I get mad.
Yeah, but I also understand that they can't be like, she'll be out of them in 2 weeks, because if she's not, then I'm going to go over there and I'm going to fuck some people up and be like, you told me 2 weeks. This isn't working.
I don't know 2 weeks, but you don't have to be so negative with the mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny shit apples. We're dealing with a lot. Could you at least
Johnny shit apples.
Hey, shit face. Can you give us one story where this worked out for the fucking kid? Or are you just gonna show us faces of death and send us on our way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of them are like, oh, dude, there's kids that don't walk for. But do you have one or two that you could reference? If fuck.
No, but I did research on it, and there's a lot.
Dude.
There are people that overcome this all the time.
Yeah.
Well, and I hadn't heard of that until I went to go see.
I guess
this
they have to
doctor.
be pessimistic.
I don't know, but
it ain't the way to go.
Because doctors, I know cancer doctors will say, typically it's 3 months, but a lot of times they know people live for like 2 years, and then it's like it's a miracle,
Yeah. And he basically was like, all right, let's take off all her clothes. Let me check her legs, her tailbone, her everything, her back. And he was examining her, and he was like, let's see her walk. I want to see her walk. We were there for like an hour, and I'm here like ready to vomit from anxiety of what this guy's going to say, because everything I've heard has just been like bad, right? So I'm just like a ball of anxiety just waiting to hear. And he's like, do you want to hear what I have to say? And I said, please, like just hit me with it now. Like I'm thinking they're gonna have to amputate her. It's something horrible, because that's all I've been hearing. Yeah. And he goes, Billie, I think is going to be okay. He goes, I know that she's getting her AFOs soon. He goes, but I've been doing this he also works for the Paralympics, by the way. He works with all the Paralympic athletes for the U.S. Olympic team. So he's a complete badass.
He's going to heaven.
He's a saint. And he goes, yes, I think Billie should wear her AFOs. He goes, but I also think that once she gets her stability, we start weaning her off. Because as an orthopedic surgeon, I don't want her to lose the mobility of her ankles and like everything, right? He goes, but I don't think this is going to be too bad for Billie.
That's what I've been saying.
He goes, and also like genetics have a lot to do with it. He goes, and I feel like you have great genetics, therefore she has great genetics. And I think with the hard work that you're putting in and the therapy and whatever else you're doing, don't ease off the brakes. He goes, because this doesn't mean she's going to be fine in 2 weeks. But
it's such a good.
But if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be fine.
But also, when
did you call him and tell him that?
Oh, immediately. I was bawling.
She was crying. But my thing is, when the doctors before that, the fucking Johnny come apples, like, yeah, it's probably she's not going to be walking for 3 to 4 years. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. So then you got to no, it gets a challenge. I'm like, yeah, but she's walking in a year, Playboy.
So when I was 11, 12. I was probably 12. I went to the doctor, and I heard that a doctor could predict how tall you were going to be. Oh, and they measured my short femur bone, and he goes, judging from that, you'll be about you might be about 5'7". and I was like,
excuse me.
And
I'll give up now.
And I you know what I said to my mom? I go, I guess I better learn how to throw knives, because I guess I gotta be deadly, because I'm gonna be really short.
They do that though.
My mother was like,
our doctor too.
It's depressed. My mother, not helpful. She goes, it's depressing. And I remember I was in Pelham, New York.
Dude,
I was in Pelham, New York, staying at my grandmother's house with nothing to do. And I went in the front yard, which wasn't a front yard. It had a tree.
Yeah.
And I just sat there like this. I was like, what am I gonna? And I was trying to plan my life. as a 5'7" person.
How old were you?
I was probably 12.
So
a good
athletics,
time.
you're kind of like, all right, who's 5'7"?
Yeah, my mother said
What
something
sport's
like, "Well,
5'7"?
you're coordinated," which I was like, "I'm coordinated." Coordinated. What sport?
5'7".
I could be a jockey.
There was no UFC at the
Be a
time either.
jockey.
So you're like,
yeah.
You'd be a tall jockey, though, I feel.
I'd be a child. Well, luckily I grew.
You're like a
because my
two-base
spine and neck were a little
5'4".
longer than normal.
That's good.
that's hilarious. Let's take another little break here, chatting with Boo and Callen, because the kids are back in school, although winter break is coming up, isn't it? But that usually means new seasons of chaos, homework, carpools, after-school activities, sports, and the dinner is usually an afterthought. That's why I love Tempo. T gets done sometimes super late with baseball. I'm like, I don't have time to cook meals. We don't want to do fast food. What am I going to do? Tempo. Talking about chef-prepared meals that are fresh, healthy, ready in minutes. It works for your busy schedule, especially for your kids on a travel ball team. As the holidays creep closer, we got you. Things are busy. Kids are in school, sports. Tempo delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your freaking door. Each meal is perfectly portioned for lunch or dinner and ready in just 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes? That means real food real fast without the sad desk lunch or drive-through regret. Stop doing that. You got 20 new recipes every single week made from nutrient-rich ingredients. Tempo keeps things exciting and fresh and consistent with your healthy habits. So no matter what your goals, Tempo has the meal for you. Protein-packed meals, up to 30 grams of protein, calorie-conscious, carb-conscious, even rich fiber. We gotcha. It's convenient, but also flexible enough to fit the way you want to eat. Tempo was even the official partner of the 2025 CrossFit Games. They're in shape, proving their meals are built to support optimal nutrition and performance. So for a limited time, Tempo is offering you guys 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/fighter. That's tempo, TEMPO, meals.com/fighter for 60% off your first box. Tempomeals.com/fighter. Rules and restrictions apply. Tempo. Let's get back to the program.
This November, action is free on Pluto TV. Go on the run with Jack Reacher.
Every suspect was a trained killer.
Then buckle up for Drive, World War Z,
Every human being we save is one less to fight.
and Charlie's Angels.
Damn, I hate to fly.
Launch into sci-fi adventure with The Fifth Element and laugh through the mayhem in Tropic Thunder.
What is going on here?
All the thrills, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
I'll never forget that. That was a
Doctors still do that? Like they
Our
tell us,
doctor, remember my Argentinian doctor who's like 97 years old?
yeah, he's a turtle, but he was like a tortoise. He said, what, he guaranteed tigers over 6'4".
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I remember my
like,
sister's
well, he's
friend.
2 months old.
My
Take it
sister's
easy.
friend had cancer, and it was rather advanced, and she would go to the specialist, and she unfortunately passed away. But and
guys are
and the specialist was like this. The specialist was like this. Some guy, he would look at things like that. He goes, "Yeah, you have." I think he was from like Russia or something. He's like, "Yeah, you have. It's not good. It's not good. So probably 5 months."
5 months.
She was like, "Can you give me some hope?"
No.
And he was like, "No."
That's rough, dude.
He was right.
Chin, you got any questions for JoJo?
I'll have a confession.
Oh.
He loves you.
Uh-oh.
No, I
I
always
love you
talk.
too,
Yeah,
Chin.
you're awesome.
He's all, I killed your brother.
No, the first time we met, I don't know if you remember this. We met in Vegas because Brendan had that thing with. I think that's a Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor stuff. He had to do a lot of media stuff there.
That's right.
And we did a podcast in the hotel room too.
That's right.
I remember I just landed, and then Brendan's like, "Yeah, we have a hotel, but we're switching it. You'll take this one, and Joanna's gonna meet you there, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, that's perfectly fine." And I had a stomach ache like crazy, right?
Oh, boy.
So I'm like, "There's no way Joanna's gonna want to go up to the room, right?" So literally, I get to the hotel, and then I'm literally on the toilet. She goes, "Hey, I'm
Destroyed the toilet.
I meet me out front. I'll come upstairs right now." I'm like, "Fuck."
Oh no.
So I flushed, and I'm just like trying to hopefully there's
There's some type of perfume. or
yeah,
something.
but there's nothing there, of course. But then you came in, you went directly to the bathroom. I don't know what.
I don't
it's such a
remember
long.
that.
But that was like the first time I met you
destroyed the
too.
bathroom.
Oh, well, you were.
I'm so sorry.
Always liked you from day one.
Oh, thank
You're super sweet. You've always been amazing.
I've always said the same about you too.
And then we went to Korean barbecue. Remember?
Yeah, That was a
I miss
beautiful
that.
time.
Have you found any Korean
Yeah, I was
barbecue
gonna
out
say,
there
do you
too?
know of any good Korean barbecue spots?
Here, just
Yeah,
like
man.
honey pig.
Honey pig?
Honey pig, yeah. That's
That
the first
sounds
one I
like
tried
Korean.
here, but I say here because I'm like I need to go around and
Is
check
it
them
good?
first.
Honey pig's good?
It's decent. Yeah, it's decent. I still haven't gone around to actually check yet though. So.
You like good Mexican food, but like gourmet?
Oh yeah, tell her about Mexican food, Brian.
Commodore.
Yeah, tell
Oh,
her
you know
about
what? I've
Mexican
heard about
food.
that. Some of the neighbors told me about it.
Masa. But it's a type of like there's all different types of
Hey,
You know where the best
you
restaurant
want
is
the
at?
best Mexican food in Austin? Our house.
Our house.
yeah, you can cook, huh?
No,
And my mom too. My
she's
mom's
all right.
there.
Her mom. Well, you're good at certain things. No, her mom though.
You're sleeping
She's
in the guest room
all right.
tonight.
No, her
Done.
mama, buddy,
Really?
buddy.
Yeah, she's a good cook.
The best
Where'd you
Mexican
grow up?
food's at
Where
our
in
house.
Mexico did you grow up?
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. But you speak Italian too.
I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I can definitely hold a conversation.
Why?
Because my mom's Italian.
Your mom's Italian?
Yeah, my grandfather. I grew up in Mexico with my grandma and grandpa, but my grandpa's Italian, and so I grew up with him speaking to us in Italian because he wanted to kind of like keep that going.
So you have Italian and Mexican blood.
Yeah. So my mom's Italian, but she claims to be Mexican because she grew up in Mexico. They migrated to Mexico when she was like 2, and
Last name's Zanella.
Sanela. Yeah.
When you were growing up, did you have to deal with any of the cartel stuff?
Not growing up, I definitely think my grandpa is in the mob somehow because people were terrified of him.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, like in our city, like maybe not in the mob, but like in our where I grew up, like people were really scared. Till this day, everyone kisses my grandpa's hand when they say hello and stuff.
Oh.
So it's like a little bit strange, you know. But I didn't deal with any of it when I was older, and I would go visit my grandparents and my family. You know, if I went out with the girls or whatever. Oh yeah, it was like if we went out to like the club and they had.
But didn't
like
you have a situation where you guys were like in a club
Yeah.
in Mexico and the
Yeah.
cartel, like the boys were there, and obviously her and her friends are pretty girls, and they like forced them to come over to the table, and then Joanna was like, I just gotta go to the bathroom,
And I
and
snuck
then went
out.
out the bathroom and left.
Really?
So at the time, one of my friends, her name is Miroslava, she was running for Señorita Jalisco, which is like, you know, one of the misses, whatever.
Jalisco's no joke.
Yeah. And so it was a crew of like 6 of us. And we went to this club, and she was pretty well connected because she was like at the time the beauty pageant girl or whatever. But we didn't have like a VIP table. We just had like a little bar top. And then all of a sudden they sent one of the guys and they were like, hey, those guys want you girls to sit over there with them. And me and my best friend was with me at the time because she went with me everywhere. We looked over and I told her, I'm like, those are cartel members. We are not going over there. I said, because we don't know what's going to happen. So you and I are going to sneak out. We're going to go to the bathroom and we're going to go through like the back kitchen somehow, some way. We're going to get the fuck out of here. She's like, yeah, I don't want to go over there. So I told them, I
a
said,
scary
guys, we're not
situation.
doing this. But they, you know, they were like, nah, we'll be okay. Let's just go have some drinks. And I was like, all right, well, we're going to go to the bathroom. Sure enough, they went, they hung out. Me and Natalie snuck out through the back. Their families were hitting us up the next day because they hadn't been home yet. So they took these 4 girls into like a ranch in Mexico, had their way, and then we're like, all right, you can go home now. And then they held them for like 48 hours.
Could be worse,
That
though.
could have been us. And I was like, oh,
So
no.
you're having sex with those guys. That's how it was.
Oh, they were forced to do whatever, you know, whatever it is that they.
That was it.
Yeah, but we left. I was like, oh, we're not.
They
we're-
do in Mexico, dog.
And you don't have a choice because it's either you go or they're like, or we're going to kill your family
What
or
if
we're
their
going to kill
feelings
you.
were hurt when you guys didn't come back?
Well, I tried telling
Man,
them.
I really like that one, man. What is it, bro?
It's so bad, that
Yeah.
kind of
What
shit.
did I do,
Yeah.
bro? You know?
In Vegas too now. So every year I go to Vegas for like 16 de septiembre, which is, you know, Mexican independence. And it's a thing. Me and my 2 best friends, we go and we hang out. But I do Vegas differently. I go to like the spa, we go eat food and whatever. And one of the times in the Caesar's Palace, they have like a topless pool. But we always go to the topless pool because I don't go topless, obviously. But we go there
Oh,
because it's
is it-
nice and
wait,
no. I will never.
Your friends getting the tits out in Vegas?
No. We just go there because it's calm. Like there's not a lot of people there.
It's probably ugly chicks get their titties
Yeah,
out.
right. So we're like, we're safe, you know, because they're
warlocks,
like,
yeah.
there's nobody here. I don't like the nasty pool. I don't
That's
like
such a
that.
good idea.
It's a great idea because it's basically to ourselves. And so we were there and same thing. All of Mexico, if you know, and I'm sure people who are listening know, if you are Mexican, and you celebrate Mexican independence, the spot to be is Vegas because Alejandro Fernandez is there. I mean, everyone and their
Canelo
mom is
usually
Canelo
fights that weekend.
It's a whole thing for us Mexicans. So we go there and we have fun. A lot of Cartel members go, I'm sure.
They like to party too.
Because they like to party and they got some money to spend. And same thing, we were at that pool and they sent me this big champagne bottle that was like this big, like those like that. I don't know how much they are, but
You're
they're
at the Warlock pool?
Yeah.
Damn, they found you there?
Yep. And they sent this huge champagne bottle with the whole like like the lights and everything. And I was like, oh no, sorry that we didn't order that. I was like, well, I did not order that. They're like, no, those guys over there sent it to you. And I was like, well, tell them I said thank you so much, but I can't take it, but I appreciate it. And they were like, well, they're not going to take no for an answer. And I was like, all right, well, that's my cue to go. And we sure did. We got out of the pool, we got dressed, and we left because I don't mess around like that.
At least you have to do
that,
right?
God. Imagine being a chick and have to deal with that. But at least in America, you have more resources. At least you can actually call the cops.
Yeah, you can actually call 911. In Mexico, who are you
calling? The federales, and they're in on it.
They're in on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You have no hope in Mexico. At least here, you're like, let me go to the security guard, and they'll call 911. Or there's an outage. Yeah,
1 out of 10 murders are solved.
It's so terrifying.
And it's such a bummer because Mexico is so beautiful.
It's a beautiful
especially
place.
Guadalajara. I mean, it's like
there's a real like young people now are really protesting. They were trying to break into Scheinbaum's like palace because they were like,
in Mexico?
We're done with this violent crime. We're done with
There's nothing to do.
They shot the mayor.
It's too
ingrained. Shot
ingrained.
the mayor of Guadalajara, I think, or of.
I'm sure.
They shot
killed the mayor.
39 out of the 50 candidates.
Can't have that.
I mean, it's just.
But for me, like I get bummed out because I want the boys and Billie to see.
Never.
No, hold on. I want them to see where their mom comes from, like my family, like where I grew up, stuff like that.
Mexico's an amazing place.
And it's
so
beautiful.
Great culture.
But it's like incredible. It's so dangerous that like
too dangerous right now.
I can't even.
Well,
take
the
them.
economy is doing really well. Like Mexico is the big winner in this whole like global shakeup in a lot of ways. But they just have to get that violent crime under control. They have to.
I don't know if they ever
It will never.
It's not acceptable.
Did you hear the expert on Rogan?
He said you have to treat it like an insurgency. You literally have to treat it like a civil war. You have to go to war. Like you.
But he was also saying that like Trump thinks he can just go in and take out these main cartel guys. He's like, but they're involved in government, like they're businessmen. Yes, so they're involved in government, the banking.
Well, the way you do it is you cut a deal with them.
It's in too deep. You're not going to do shit.
You cut a deal somehow, but.
Let's take a little break here because the one, the only, the best fit and feel in the game. We've been with True Classic, my boy Ryan, forever before he was a household name, before True Classic was on every bro and Joe out there in the world. We were with these guys through. They have the best product, the best essentials. Joggers, t-shirts are so good. They got button-ups, chinos, hoodies. They got it all, man. Whatever you're looking for, you want to look crisp. You want it to fit right. You don't want it baggy in places you don't want it baggy. That's True Classic, all right? I've been wearing it forever. You can feel the difference. Anytime you see me wearing an all-white tee, it's True Classic. I've literally had them for 5 to 6 years. I wash them over and over. They are fantastic. They are my absolute staple in my wardrobe. It's my go-to. So whatever you're looking for, trust me, True Classic has it. All right. You can grab it at Target now, Costco, or head on over to trueclassic.com or see them in the UFC Octagon. They're everywhere. All good. They're never too big for you guys. So go to trueclassic.com/fighter and get hooked up today. You won't regret it. trueclassic.com/fighter. Chatting it up with wifey and Bryan the Kid Callen. Because the holidays, that means I'm cramming in a bunch of podcasts, a bunch of content. My brain is fried. But guess what? I rely on one product only. That's Magic Mind. My word, talk about a turbocharge for your brain. Get that brain firing. I need all the help I can get. And that's why I rely on Magic Mind. Magic Mind Max here for your boy, but the regular's just as good. And then for ultimate sleep, we know how important sleep is. They got the sleep shot. We got you covered. Improve your thinking, improve all your coordination, improve just your life in general with Magic Mind. We got you covered day and night. You're not going to get jitters. It extends your energy, especially when you have kids. I know sometimes you're tired. Pop that Magic Mind. Here's the kicker. For the first time ever, Magic Mind is having an insane Black Friday sale. They're giving you 58% off their mental performance shots, and you also get a free supply of their sleep shots. This is the biggest sale they've ever run. Supplies will not last, I promise you. So head on over to magicmind.com. That's magicmind.com. 58% off. Get to it.
So I wish I could go back more, but the last time I went was like almost 2 years ago, and I stayed in Andares, which is my favorite. It's like the Rodeo Drive of Guadalajara.
It is.
And you would never think you're in Mexico because there's like Lambos, Ferraris, like, you know, Canelo goes there all the time with his family, his wife, like anyone.
It's pretty safe.
Super safe because they have, I mean,
because the cartels own that.
Because the cartels own it. And so because they own Louis Vuitton, Prada, whatever, they don't want to mess with their businesses.
They don't want tourism to
They don't affect the bottom
They don't want to
line,
affect, and also that's where their wives hang out. That's where all the soccer player wives hang out. So they want to keep that area safe so that at least their families and everyone there feels like, okay, we can chill. And there's also like soldiers, federales, with like AK, what are they? AK-47s, like just fully armed where it's a little creepy because you're like, hold on, are we good? Why are they here? You know, because it's a big presence, but
wow,
it's beautiful there.
Growing up there, it's beautiful, but it's like Colombia went through that, and Colombia's got that under control now a little bit. But Colombia went through that kind of violence.
Yeah. It's a little dangerous.
And Brent still doesn't speak Spanish after 14 years. So.
Well, no, that makes all the sense in the world because he's never going to learn something like that.
Oh, pick up Spanish when you're 30.
You should speak Spanish.
He does know chisme though.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm like, we got
shitty accent.
Chisme is like gossip.
Gossip.
So I know when her and mom are gossiping, I'm like, let me in.
He goes, let me hear the chisme.
But he has terrible accent. He's
awful.
Got a terrible ear.
Pala. He goes, Paula.
Pala.
Pala.
Impala.
Es la pala.
La pala. La pala.
Sope.
See, you got it.
La
Sope.
pala.
Huh?
Yeah, we got to have you over for some real Mexican cooking.
You've never
don't
had-
don't
never had me
ever
over.
give her, you know, the best Mexican food in Austin? You're a gringo, okay?
It's amazing how we've never been invited to your home.
Hey, that's not my
Where's
doing,
my camera?
okay?
Where's my camera?
Hey, like I told you before.
It's important for everybody to know this. I've never been invited to the Schaub home.
Brian, would
And
you
we
like
haven't
to
been
come over
invited to
and-
Allowed
yours.
to fly over it with a helicopter.
You saw it.
I got to buzz it, and that's all I've seen.
Hey, like I told you.
Never been to his house.
You know what?
And
You guys
it's
suck at
20
communicating.
minutes away.
You know what the problem? You're a little longer than that. But you know what the problem is? You're leaving up to you and me. You have Danny hit up her.
I know.
Otherwise,
It's never going to happen.
You and I-
You know what, Danny?
I was
got
at the
you.
mothership. I've never been. You didn't even show up.
Well,
You were up the street for dinner.
is that what I was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I came later.
Yeah, dude. You kind of suck.
You know what? You're both terrible friends to each other. You don't invite each other to shit. You don't tell each other things.
Well, our friendship's not inviting each other to shit because we know it's more of a nuisance than anything. Our friendship's this, and if shit hits
We
the
talk
fan,
of like we'll
always talk.
We'll text like if it's been a while, like say we'll do a podcast and then I'm on the road and I haven't talked to him since Saturday. I'll be like somebody will say something. I'll be like fishy, or real quiet, dude.
and I'll just text Brian and goes, hello, Brian. We always
know what I
check
mean?
in, though.
Checking in because it's
We're
like
busy, though.
yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
I get it.
We're
But you know,
hustling.
girls are different. We make the time. I mean, I think I'm a good friend. So I try and like, hey,
Yeah,
let's
you're a
grab
good
coffee.
friend.
Yeah, let's get coffee. Let's catch up. How was your day? What did you do? You know, but that's a
Tarek
girl.
does this to me. Tarek and I always talk, but Tarek, if I don't talk to him for like 5 days, I'll just get a text. Be well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's good.
But
You liking Texas?
You know what? Surprisingly, I am. I think I had
Yeah.
set myself up for failure when we moved.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's going to be tough. As an adult, it's hard making friends.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just
You were in LA a long time.
my whole life since I was
whole
10
life.
years old.
Damn.
I'm raised LA.
But you
I
miss
guess
it.
born, raised. Yeah. I don't know. Because I was raised in Mexico from the time I was 3 weeks old till I was 10. But from 10 and on,
Yeah.
up until 37 years old, I
Yeah.
was in LA. So that's a long time. And I was just like, man, I don't know. Like I have my core friends, my best friend. We've been friends for almost 20 years now. you know, like it's just hard. So I was just like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not going to have
It was
friends.
tougher on us than the kids.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then
Kids are
social
fun.
butterfly,
Yeah.
you know,
She's thriving.
I'm thriving here.
You found a lot of friends?
I
Oh my God,
have
dude.
found such a good group of girls
She has all these friends.
that like have been so nice, which is so different from LA too, because in LA, you know, everyone's like not as friendly or whatever.
Yeah.
My friends were great, but in general, and here they're just like
Your
hey,
neighbors
like,
or
our
what?
neighbors, like my neighbors were
Everyone.
the first ones to welcome me, and they were like, "Let's go grab coffee. Let's do this."
great
Like,
is that?
You know, and then I've just been like running into the nicest group of girls that are not jealous of anything. They legitimately want to be
Only
my
wanna
friends.
help.
They want to help.
How cool is
and
that?
they're vested into like who I am as a person and vice versa, obviously. But it's been really
yeah,
refreshing.
she's flourished coming to Austin.
That's
I've kind of gone
very cool.
backwards.
The other day, I'm like, do you like?
She always
should
has
I
shit
find
to
you a
do.
friend? I'm
She
like,
always has shit to do. She has like events and shit. I kind of retreated.
Yeah, you isolate.
I saw my friend Jessica for coffee this morning, and Kyle, you like
Yeah, I
Kyle.
love Kyle.
Jessica's like, you know, I think Kyle needs friends, and I was like, Bren needs friends too. Maybe we should set up
Friends?
a coffee date for Kyle and Bren so they can
Oh, that I can answer
get
that.
together. It's not going to
Hey,
happen probably.
That ain't happening.
I know.
Like the problem with Brendan, he's just not interested enough in anything, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
We got to get you interested because you're missing out on things.
You're missing out on coffee dates.
Problem is, he doesn't care.
No.
I know.
He loves the kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
He
But I
likes-
do
I got my
miss the food.
I got my hobbies.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
miss the
involve
food in
others.
LA.
Yeah.
Don't you miss the food in LA, B? I
Yeah.
mean, you're a foodie.
Yes, I do.
I
Brian
miss
knows
the
his
food
food.
in LA.
Bro, what I can't fucking remember. I always tell you to ask Brian.
The French restaurant?
Remember the French restaurant when we tour here?
Justine's.
Justine's.
Oh, Justine's.
Where's that,
That
at?
we
from
have
here?
to go.
Is it near downtown?
Yeah, and it's great.
That place is romantic.
We need
as
to go to
fuck.
Justine. It's romantic.
Me and Brian, yeah.
We got to go there. Yeah, we've had some romantic.
yeah.
I'm like,
just
oh,
me
you
and
guys have
him.
had romantic
But
nights there.
it's
Literally.
still also. If I remember correctly,
It's so good, and it's got God, I want it now. It's like steak au poivre and all that stuff.
Ooh,
I'm
that looks
fucking
nice.
hungry.
You know what? I'm going to set
No,
it up
that's
with
not
Danny. The four of us are going to go because you
We
guys
have
won't
to
make
do
it
that.
happen.
Justine's is great.
you invite Brendan and
And Christy.
Christy.
Yeah.
With Brian. They'll
Great.
love him.
Oh, yeah. You'll love them.
I met another Brendan.
Never met another Brendan before.
Very strange.
Really?
Very
And
strange.
neighbors too?
No. So I was getting my hair done, you know, because I was like, I need my roots done. And my hairdresser, Spencer, he was like, I think you and Christy would get along really well. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I had no idea who Christy was because I just moved here. So anyway, I followed her on Instagram and she followed me back and we were DMing, going back and forth, finally got together for coffee after
She
3
goes, I'm going with
cancels.
this girl that I met on Instagram for coffee. I thought that was so weird.
But see, this is what us girls
Like,
do.
it's how people get murdered. I
And
always
so
think
we
worst
met
case
up.
scenario. I'm like, you're going to get kidnapped. If some dude was like me for coffee, I'm like, oh, buddy,
Yeah.
you're trying to kidnap me.
Yeah.
No, we met up, and from the moment we met, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be
That's
really good
wild.
friends."
Isn't that
And
weird?
ever since, we've like, she's the sweetest, one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. Love
That's
her.
cool.
And then she got us to go to dinner, the best steakhouse I've
Ever.
been to. And what was it called?
Shout out to
Now,
Brendan and
what's it
Christine.
called?
Aris.
Aries?
I was trying to
Chin, will you
remember
pull
it.
it up?
Bubba, you would love
Downtown?
it. It's a Mediterranean steakhouse.
It's on 6th Street.
It's on 6th Street before you hit the main building.
Yeah, Aries?
Aries.
Aries.
Buddy.
Aris
By far the best restaurant I've been to in Austin.
in
Really?
Austin.
This would do
Yes.
well in LA.
Aris.
I think best food we've had in general,
that.
not just Austin.
That's aggressive.
Man, I feel like having steak right now.
best food ever.
No,
even
like
in LA?
top of the
Top five.
food we've had.
Top
yeah.
five.
Like a little Mediterranean food too.
Their ceviche was
B,
delicious.
you would love that place.
You would
now,
love it.
here's the problem. They're not giving it away.
No.
So they ordered all these apps, and the bill came. I'm like, I didn't really eat those apps, but I'm being nitpicky, but I'll put my card in.
Oh, I ate every appetizer that came out.
Yeah.
That's top five restaurants I've ever
That's
been to.
beautiful octopus.
Oh, B,
right?
It was
that's your language.
delicious. This is your thing.
that's
We should
my
definitely
thing.
go. It's
It's
delicious.
gonna be a month's salary, but it's fucking delicious. Yeah.
Let's go there.
Oh, dude.
It was really good.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
looks
she set up
fantastic.
basically a dinner date with her and her friend Christy, and then her husband Brendan. I was like, I already don't like him. He has the same name as me.
Yeah,
Just
I
judged
can't
him
have
off the
this.
bat.
Super
And now-
judgmental.
And now he's awesome.
Great guy.
He's a
Yeah,
great guy.
Yeah, one of my closest buddies out here now. He's awesome.
Great. I'd love to.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Let's do it.
I'll set it up.
You got to go through Danny though, because me and Brian will never.
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
I'll just text Danny.
Yeah,
and
let's do
Dude, you
I'll
gotta
figure
get
it out.
going to the airport pretty soon here.
I gotta go. Joe,
Off to LA.
it was great. I'm so glad you came in.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. This
We've
after
been together
15 years.
as long as we've been doing this podcast.
Yeah, you guys started the podcast
real.
when you and I got
Literally.
together like 2 months later. So
Yeah, I'll
How
bring
crazy is
Danny
that?
in. I'll bring Danny in. She'll tell some stories.
I love you, B. I love you, Boo.
I love you
Love
too.
you. See you at home.
See you at home.
Am I getting the kids?
Yeah, I'm going to the airport.
All right.
Joanna Schaub, ladies and gentlemen. Joanna
All right,
Schaub.
love you guys.
Love you, Chin.
Love you too.